Hello guys and welcome to another video on DJ Vlogs. Now today I'm going to be showing you guys my full Now 100 Hits collection. I've had many messages, many comments on my videos asking me to do this, so I thought today's the day I'm going to finally show you guys my full Now 100 Hits collection. So let's get into it. First of all, we have Now That's What I Call Now. This actually doesn't have the 100 hits word actually in it, in the title. It just says Now That's What I Call Now. I still think to include this because it has 100 hits from 100 nows. This was the first one. This kind of started the whole 100 hits collection, so whole 100 hits series. So I thought I'd include this one, and it also does have 100 hits from 100 now. So one song from every single now, from now 1 up until now 100. I absolutely love this album. The cover, as I'll show you guys, is great. You've got loads of Now albums on there. I think Now 1's on there, so it's Now 100. And obviously you've got Now albums and the text as well, where it says Now. I absolutely love the cover. I think it's really nice what they've done with the Now albums. It's got a great track list. As I said, it's got one song from every single Now. It's absolutely awesome and I absolutely love it. Moving on now to the second album in the 100 Hits series, we have Now 100 Hits 80s. Now this is probably going to be my favourite album in the whole one. I'm a massive 80s fan, so when they said they were doing an 80s album, I was so excited for this one. It has all your common 80s songs on it, all the ones you'll know, and like the popular ones that I play on the radio a lot. And the cover is just amazing. I absolutely love that neon background colour with all the lights on it and stuff, and the text, the neon pink text is amazing. I just think it's awesome. I really do love this album. As I said, I'm a big fan of 80s music, so this was just my favourite album out of all of it. Moving on now to the third album in the 100 Hits series, we have Now 100 Hits Power Ballads. This I'm not a massive fan of. I'm not a big fan of the kind of songs they put on here, like the power ballad songs. It's kind of like motivational kind of songs, like songs that make you want, like, I don't know, maybe songs you listen to at the gym kind of thing. I'm not a big fan of this. I think the songs on here I'm not a big fan of. The artwork's quite nice. There are a couple of songs on here I'm a fan of that are alright. I probably out of 10 I'd have to give this probably about a 6 out of 10 because it's not one of my favourite albums they've done, but it's alright. It does actually, this one is one of the only ones that has 6 CDs. I think there's another one in this collection that has 6 CDs, but the majority have 5. But still, it's an alright album if you're a fan of that kind of music that would be on a power ballads album. Moving on now to my fourth album in the 100 Hits collection, we have Now 100 Hits Forgotten 80s, which of course at the top says 5 CDs. I love the cover. This is probably, again, a really good album. As I said, I'm quite a big fan of the 80s music, so Forgotten 80s, it's just great. I love all the songs on it. It's really good, and the cover is great as well. I love like the sky background they've gone for, and of course all the different coloured shapes around the outside is very nice, with the text obviously in white with highlighted in yellow, which is very nice. I like what they've done with it. The track list is also great. It's just an all-round great album. Moving on now to our fifth album in the 100 Hits series, we have Now 100 Hits Classic Rock. This is the other one that has 6 CDs. This one and Power Ballads has 6 CDs. I'm not too sure why you're still getting your 100 hits as you're getting through all of these albums, but for some reason it's on 6 CDs. I am a fan of the cover art. I think it's probably one of my favourite colours. I love it. Obviously you've got like the motorcycle in the background and like a guitar there, and I love like the orange yellow background. It's very nice. The text is very nice as well. Obviously you've got the red text and rock in black. It's very nice. Has a really good track list, a lot of your common classic rock songs that you'll know. It's just an all-round great album. I absolutely love it. Moving on now, and this I believe is I think it's our 6th, possibly 7th album in the collection, we have Now 100 Hits Car Songs. Now this is a very good album. I like this. These are kind of like sing-along hit songs that you offer sing along and to in the car. The background of the album is great, as well as you've got like a kind of old kind of road, an old like country road. It's very nice, with obviously you've got flowers and stuff in the background and grass there in the sky. Very nice. The text is nice as well, how it fades into red, then into a slight bit of purple at the top on where it says car, and then it goes into blue. It's very nice. The cover I think is very nice. It works with the whole theme of things. Got a lot of the sing-along hits you'd expect to be on it. Just a great album. Moving on now, we have Now 100 Hits Movies. Now this is probably, again, one of my favourite ones. I'm a big fan of movie hits. This has a lot of good movie hits. It has a great cover, as you can see. You've got like the red carpet, and it's just a very nice background, and the text is nice as well. You've got all your common stuff. I think there's stuff from Disney on here, even Your Greatest Showman, and songs on there. So it's got, I think there's songs from James Bond as well. So you've got a big mix of movie hits on here. Now we have, and this is one of the most recent ones, this one came out I think start of November, so just over a month ago now, about near enough 2 months ago. We have Now 100 Hits Forgotten 90s. Again, 90s is one of my favourite genres, 80s, 90s is probably my favourite genre, so to see that they've done Forgotten 90s was really exciting, and I definitely, you know, when I saw they'd done this, I was like, I needed it straight away. It's got a lot of the 90s songs that you would have probably heard before but have forgotten about, obviously with the theme of Forgotten 90s. The cover, I'm not too sure about. I think it's a bit strange, but I do like, obviously, the track list is the most important thing. I love the track list. I just think that the cover is just a little bit odd, but it is a good album, and I just all around quite like the album. Moving on now, we have Now 100 Hits Christmas. Now this came out I think the week after Forgotten 90s came out. This one came out on I think the 8th of November, so just again about 2 months ago, now I think. This is a great album. So obviously it's got 5 CDs, with the majority of them being 5 CDs. The front cover is just great. I love kind of like the old, I think that's supposed to be a cottage or maybe a little house there. It's quite nice. The Christmas trees and obviously like the Christmassy background is also really nice. I absolutely love it. And it's got a lot of normal Christmas songs, the ones you'll hear all the time for, I think it's Mariah Carey, Wham on here, Band-Aid, loads of amazing songs that you would hear regularly around Christmas time. So a great album. Moving on now, this one actually got released the week after that one, all through November. They actually started to release multiple albums, and this was the one that came out the week after. Now 100 Hits, even more Forgotten 80s. This again, it's a great album. A lot of good Forgotten 80s songs. There are so many Forgotten 80s that they've obviously moved on to making another one now. As they did Now 100 Hits 80s, Now 100 Hits Forgotten 80s, and Now 100 Hits even more Forgotten 80s. I love the album. The cover is amazing. Again, they've gone with a colourful theme in the background, very nice. Text is also quite nice and white, and you've got like a multiple colour outline on it. I absolutely love it. I think it's a great album, and loads of those 80s hits that I think many people would have probably forgotten. Moving on now to our second to last album, we have Now 100 Hits Sing Along, another great album from Now Music. I absolutely love this one. Obviously it's got a lot of sing-along hits, a little bit like car songs, Now 100 Hits car songs, but just a lot more songs, obviously the same amount of songs, but just a couple of the majority of the songs that weren't featured on there on here. And again, this is like the sing-along hits and not necessarily car sing-along hits. A really good album. As I said, the cover is great as well, with the musical notes and the multicolored background, and the text is also amazing. It has a lot of your common sing-along songs, so songs you've sort of sung before out loud, or guilty pleasure songs. A really good album. I love it. I think it's an awesome. Moving on to now our last album of the video, we have Now 100 Hits Party. Now this was released about just over a month ago now, and it, great time of year, obviously New Year and everything, and obviously Christmas and stuff. This was a great album. Obviously with parties, there's going to be a lot of common feature at the minute. There'll be loads of parties. This one had 80s, 90s, noughties, 10s, disco and cheese hits, so a lot of different party hits. It's not just the common ones, it's a mix between all of them. I just think it's a great album. It's absolutely amazing. Cover as well is great. Of course, you've got all your party stuff. You've got balloons and all like party fireworks and stuff as well. Obviously the text in gold really is nice. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed my collection. If you have, be sure to give it a massive thumbs up, subscribe down below, turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time I release a new video. Also make sure to go follow my Instagram, Twitter and Snapchat. It'll be just to the side right there, or be to the side right there, and links to all of my social medias will be in the description down below, and make sure you go follow up on all of them. And guys, I'll see you soon for another video. Peace out.